most wonderful time of the year. I started it. Go ahead.
I told you that you're starting.
Oh, welcome back to the Sho-Dependent podcast. It's green, it's red, there's bright lights all over the place. Buddy is in the tree.
No, he doesn't go in the tree.
Well, I got news for you. He kind of does what he wants.
That is
I
unfortunately
woke
true.
up this morning on the couch,
Oh, no.
rolled over, and I saw Buddy on top of like our stand,
Mm-hmm.
just like biting at the tree. I was just
Oh
like,
my
well, this
God.
may as well be happening.
Also, I don't want to have our listeners misconstrue that you were on the couch as a
She
punishment.
sent me to the couch.
No.
She said, for your Grinch thoughts, you sleep on the couch.
No, you like sleeping on the couch.
He's in the Grinch house.
You're very cozy.
It is. It is very comfortable.
Every time you lay on that couch, you're like, nice couch.
Sometimes I wish we had two so we can push them together.
And then we'd have a
And
bed.
and we made a bed. But welcome back, Show-Dependent. It's Christmas. It's Xmas, whatever you want to say. However you believe.
Nope.
Oh,
We don't say happy holidays.
we're
on
not.
this podcast.
What do you mean?
I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
because we're anti-woke.
Oh my God.
Show-Dependent's an anti-woke podcast
No,
today.
we don't care what you celebrate. Just be nice. That's all I ask. Just be nice.
Oh, man. Christmas boy Eddie here coming to you live from the stew. With him, as always.
Hey, what?
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say like, oh my little helper in
Oh.
her elf hat with her,
I don't know. I
her
don't know
holly
the
berries.
I don't know the theming of this.
It's
Fine, let
Christmas.
me try another one.
You can do whatever you want. Okay.
And with him, as always, is oh god,
Don't make it sound kinky.
oh god. I was gonna say a thing, and then I didn't like what I was gonna say. Why don't we say Santa's little helper, which is also a dog,
Yeah.
but
Great.
but not the dog I was gonna say originally.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna call you my Max, but then that felt
Oh
derogatory.
yeah, no, I don't like that. I'm nobody's bitch.
Oh,
Because apparently Max is a girl. So
Max
about
is a
that.
girl.
no, but we'll talk about that in a little.
Okay, well, what's your name?
Kayla, hi guys, welcome back.
And with us, as always, in spirit, the Christmas spirit at this point in time, Buddy is outside licking his lips and his chops and getting ready to edit. But Buddy is here.
See a reindeer? He eat reindeer
Buddy?
slop. Did we tie an antler on his head?
No,
We would never.
too heavy for him.
That's true.
Oh, but today, we've got another spirit, another presence here in the room with us.
Not a spooky one. Today we are joined by one of the silliest and most whimsical ladies that we know. She's a dog mom, a working woman.
Oh,
She's not a single, but it's fine. And she is somebody who can always make us laugh. She and I also got matching tattoos together recently, so you could say I particularly really like her. She's back again, everybody. It's Chelsea.
Hey, what's up? I'm here. I'm back.
what idiot.
You can shake the nerves out. Nothing's gonna happen.
It always feels weird at the
It
beginning.
is
Yeah.
awkward. We
Well,
always have to
But
shake
then we
off the dust.
settle in.
I was a little disappointed that Eddie didn't start with what it is and what
What
it
it
do.
I'm now realizing I
How
didn't say that.
do.
That's his catchphrase.
It is.
I know.
You've got a
I
few
don't know why.
catchphrases.
It's because it's Christmas.
What
You
up?
needed like a
Yeah.
Christmas one.
Yeah.
Wrap? Nope. Wrap
Nope.
up doesn't work.
Wrap it up.
You can say that at the
Oh,
end.
well, I don't know what a Christmas themed one would be. What is it?
Season's greetings.
No, I thought you guys didn't believe in that.
That's right. You're right. See? She
Christmas
pays
greetings.
attention.
Christmas. Jesus
Yule-
is the
Yuletide
reason
Salutations.
he is risen.
No.
Yeah. We should go with that one.
I keep the Christ out of Christmas.
Oh, man.
Today, our beautiful guest has brought to us a Christmas film that we are going to be kind of what is it? Not striated. Polarized on. But I'm excited to talk about it.
Okay.
What are we going to be talking about today, Chelsea?
Today we are talking about Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas from
Mhm.
2000. This movie's 25 years old.
Disgusting.
25 years of the Grinch.
But how is that possible if I'm just like
I'm
a
just a
16-year-old
baby.
girl? What's happening?
All right, so this is a Christmas film, obviously, because it's Christmas month.
Oh.
By Ron Howard. I feel like you can kind of tell just like the way it looks.
I don't know anything else he's done.
He was in Happy
He was in Happy Days. Which
that means
doesn't
nothing to
hold up
me.
if you watch it again.
Oh, come on.
Produced by Brian Grazer, screenplay by Jeffrey Price and Peter S. Seaman, and based on Dr. Seuss, a 1957 children's book of the same name, The Grinch, which everyone knows who the Grinch is. So this is the
1957.
that's
That's
an old story.
Old. That's almost 70 years.
Yeah,
Crazy.
long time. Oh god, yeah. This was the first Dr. Seuss book to be adapted into a full length feature film, and the first live action adaptation, and the second adaptation of the book. Because there is a 1966 animated TV special, which I feel like everyone has seen.
Mm-hmm.
This one's narrated by Anthony Hopkins, which should make this a horror film, but it's not. And stars Jim Carrey as the iconic Grinch.
The Grinch,
The
as I like to call him.
The Grinch.
The Grinch.
So, the very famous story that everyone knows, he's the Grinch and he's gonna steal Christmas.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, he is. And I just got to say.
Oh, boy. Get your negative hat.
What is this
Put
setup?
it
Okay.
on your head.
Today's
What is the
podcast
setup
has
you're
a
going
Grinch
for?
and a Cindy Lou.
Ooh.
And I don't
Oh,
know who
wow.
Kayla is.
I don't know what
haven't
I
decided
am.
yet.
I'm not the mayor, that's for
Oh,
damn
fuck
sure.
the mayor.
Mayor. Go
I just
ahead.
got to say, in a funny bit of synchronicity, this is not negative at all.
Oh, good.
This film came out, it's almost like we have a note that
No.
says what I'm going to say.
No.
This film came out November 17th in the year 2000. So it was still in theaters, because movies stayed in theaters for a while back then.
Oh.
Movies were allowed to be in the theaters. They were allowed to make money.
Okay. Stop shaking your fist.
The Emperor's New Groove came out on December 15th of 2000.
Wow.
On Emperor's New Groove's opening weekend, it actually placed 4th in the box office, which is a big sad. Could have been number 1. But it was actually 4th behind The Grinch, which was in 3rd.
That's
So,
crazy.
It's very interesting how everything is connected, and Chelsea picked 2 movies from the same year,
From the
around the
almost
same
exact
time.
same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
It's
think
very
you only
strange.
did you only retain
I
memories
kinda-
from the year 2000?
I was thinking about that and I'm worried that that's true. That's true.
So you're telling me you did forget 9/11? That was
yeah.
in 2001.
Wait, that happened? That's real?
What is that?
I find it strange that they released The Grinch in November and then Emperor's New Groove decided a December release as not Christmassy at all. It's
Yeah.
an interesting choice.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of films, like a lot of Christmas, come out a little bit closer to Thanksgiving at least.
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
But like Eddie was saying, films used
Back
to
in the
stay
day.
in the
That's
theater for
true.
a long time.
It actually really bothers me because
Medium sauce. Lock in, take 2.
redacted.
I find it really interesting because whenever
Medium sauce.
oh god
Whoa.
Medium
Okay.
sauce.
cut. All right.
Take 3.
I find it really frustrating, actually, that every time I want to go to see a movie, by the time I actually, get to go see the movie, it's out of the theaters and it's on streaming,
Oh, yeah.
which, sure is convenient, but it ruins the magic of the theater.
I want to go see it on the big screen.
I want to see on the big screen. The chairs are comfortable now. Why are they doing this? I don't
They
get
hate
it.
us.
They do
They're
hate
comfortable
us.
and heated. Speaking of getting heated.
Oh
No.
no! Let's go. Go back to Crumpet where you belong.
Crumpet.
He's gonna go down
Krampus.
to go up. to
Grampy.
Crumpet.
It's a meet cute baby. It's how we met this thing.
I hate you!
I definitely did not watch this back in 2000 in the theaters or anything. I think I ended up watching it on like ABC Family or
Oh boy.
another similar cable channel, you know the ones, around Christmas time, years after it released. I want to say it wasn't even until, oh man, maybe like 09, something like that.
Oh no.
If we're being honest, if I'm keeping it 97 plus 3,
Oh,
which is
God.
what?
100.
Damn right.
Mhm.
It was not something that I enjoyed. I remember thinking like, what have they done to the game I love? Look how
The
they
game that is
look how they
Christmas.
massacred my boy. Which is funny. We'll get to it. But I also am starting to feel with all my Grinch thinking, over this week
His brain is
since
just
since we
green.
watched this is I don't even think I really like the Grinch that much.
Well, now you're hating
I
it so
just
hard.
I don't know. There's things, anyways. But I do enjoy the original. Mostly, I mean, we watched it,
We did.
and the whole time I was like, God,
This is great.
this shit's bumping because it's only 25 minutes. We could do the laundry, and we start it, and it ends, and we're all done.
Yep, that's true.
And this movie is 4 times longer than that. And in my opinion, it felt like it.
Oh, damn. Damn. The slander.
The
Go
Grinch
ahead.
has spoken.
The Grinch now may shut his mouth.
Not until the episode's over.
That's true. Fair enough. Then you'll just start talking about another thing. My introduction to the Grinch, I do not believe we saw this in theaters just because myself, because I'm just doing
Oh,
I was
Lord.
only like 5, so I probably was
Oh,
not
Lord.
going to the theater.
Rub it in.
I'm just so young and vibrant, and
Get
my
her
back
cradle
definitely
out.
doesn't hurt. No, but I distinctly remember owning this film, and we watched it. Remember watching it every single Christmas with my family growing up. We have it. I know exactly where it is in my parents' house because it's in our DVD zip up like folder.
Yep.
You know,
Oh, God.
the one that holds 100 DVDs, and you put the slip in the front. You're like, that's the movie it is. Did you ever have one of those?
No.
No. Oh, those are nice.
I think, I mean, I had like
it was just like
video
the one that
game
held
ones.
the discs.
You don't have any of those now?
No, I mean, I do. I have CD one in my car, but I don't have like a.
Oh, we have one.
Oh my god.
We still have one. Yeah.
Oh.
Buckle up.
Anyway, but we very much made this part of our like Christmas tradition growing up, and for some reason I don't know why my mom really likes this movie, or at least she used to last time I asked her. But yeah, it's just very nostalgic for my family, and we have like the whole thing memorized essentially. So yeah, really good memories, and it's is a very fun time. So what about you, Chelsea?
I agree. It's a very fun time. I think that, I mean, the first time I watched this, I probably when it first came out, my family loved comedies. Like all my family movie memories are comedy movies.
Interesting.
Which is interesting. Maybe either I was too sensitive because I remember watching the Titanic and losing my mind. So
Me too.
just
2 weeks
too much
depression.
for
He
a
wasn't
child.
allowed.
Oh, we have a weak disposition for the Titanic.
Boobies and death.
Yeah. Yay! Oh, everyone dies.
Mhm.
So all my movie memories are comedies, and so I definitely watched this with my family. My grandma loved Christmas, and so maybe I watched it with her at her house because we used to go to her house for the holidays.
Mm.
But yeah, probably like when I was 10, and I think that my love for this movie is like the absurd nature of it, which is
Mhm.
really similar to The Emperor's New Groove. And then I also just think that I watched a lot of Jim Carrey movies growing up, and like he's just so funny in his mannerisms and like
Mhm.
his line delivery, and that like just really gets me and like tickles my millennial brain in that like I don't know, absurd humor kind of
Mhm.
way. Though I do have to say that he's in like a serious film called Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I refuse to watch that because I know it'll destroy
Oh,
me.
it will destroy you.
I
It will.
refuse.
It'll beat me to a pulp.
It's a movie you watch when you want to cry, and I love it. Another winter movie,
We'll see if that'll work for me.
but
'Cause I'm on that Lexapro or whatever it is.
you can't make me cry. But I do have to say that turns out Jim Carrey, because I looked this up,
Yeah.
is like a huge anti-vaxxer.
Oh no!
Yeah, I
So
know.
that's why he is the way he is.
So I would say I don't support him or any of his
Oh.
life choices, which sucks that he's like, it's not that he's anti-vaxxer, he's like a big person in the anti-vax movement. So like obviously he's
Oh,
trying to
he's
like
the face.
tell people to not get vaccinated, and my personal PSA is like vaccinations help save lives. So why not?
Facts.
He's like the Tom Cruise to Scientology as anti-vaxxers.
Oh, very
Yikes.
nice.
You
I
know
see
what I was
that.
trying to say? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
Jim
a couple of
Carrey.
bad boys in this film. We can talk about the other one
Ooh,
later.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
Lord.
true.
Well,
But-
we can talk about behind the scenes. But first we got to talk about kayfabe.
Yay, kayfabe. Getting to know each other. Meow.
In your own words, please tell me everything you know about the Grinch.
That was a good bow.
That was a good
That
one.
was a nice one. I liked that one.
That was a good one. So, turns out when we talked to Medium Sauce about it, he looked up and there's other Grinch movies, which is
Oh.
absolutely wild. And you can tell that they are lesser Grinch films because they are like super low quality, whereas
Mhm.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas is like preserved and upscaled and all that. But there's one called The Grinch's The Cat in the Hat,
Horrible.
which is a terrible title.
bad.
But also I can understand it because I kind of feel like I'm Grinching the Grinch right now.
Yeah.
Get gunched.
And I hate to be it. I hate to do it, but I feel like we get it out of the way now.
Look at him
and
being
then,
negative for
then I can,
once.
Oh, well, I don't want to like be, I mean, yeah, most of these movies I really enjoy.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I don't want to yuck anyone's yum.
Here we are.
Obviously.
Get ready.
even though sometimes I'll admit it is a little hard when I'm sitting there and I'm like, God,
Wrong.
but I gotta hold my tongue. But for right now, I gotta say hashtag not my Grinch.
Wow. As if there was an election of some
Let
kind.
me start this off with a bit of a disclaimer because also, because something on the podcast we're like just let people enjoy things and do all that,
Mhm.
and I really, really do try and love and like every movie that I watch, but this just isn't a movie for me. And you know what? Anecdotally, I do think I am in the minority here
Yes.
because I think most people in my life that I've met are like, this movie fucking rips. And in my head, I'm just
And it
like,
does.
I don't see it.
Like a drunk cigarette.
But
Grinch.
oh,
yeah, the Grinch.
but it's kind of it joins like this list of other films that are universally loved or praised that I just don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Like the original Texas Chainsaw, you talk to Bird and he's like, it's a classic of the genre.
No.
It's fucking amazing. And I'm just like, dude, this movie's ass, dude. like
It's
I hate
poop.
it. It's dookie. And then like more new Hereditary, everyone fucking loves it. And I'm just
Mhm.
like, God, I cannot stand this fucking movie.
Mhm.
Number one though for me is probably Avatar, like the blue
Oh.
people
blue
Avatar.
Oh.
I remember watching that movie in the theaters, being pissed at my two friends who essentially kidnapped me to go to it, and I was just sitting, and it was like a midnight.
I mean,
premiere.
I'd be upset in
and I was
any
just like,
hostage
oh
situation,
my
but
God, this shit sucks. I was looking for the exit. I was looking to maybe jump off the second row and just
wow.
just get out of there. But anyways, I'm gonna try and do this quick. But my thing is that I just feel like it kind of just loses the Christmas spirit for me. I like the brief nature, and I feel like the expanded story beats didn't really add anything. It was just like Jim Carrey doing Jim Carrey things, and I'm like, he can do this in any other movie. But I do like the commitment to the bit, I gotta say, and he was very widely praised for it. I also personally, I think it's mostly because I love horror movies.
Hmm.
But in horror movies, I hate when they explain why monsters and like killers and all that do the things that they do. Because it's like, let's explain why Michael Myers is a bad boy. And it's like, no, he's the fucking shape. He's just evil. That he just does that. It makes me think about the movie Us, which
Mm.
was kind of all right. And then they explained the why, and I was like, wow, I really wish they didn't do that because
Mhm.
they kind of ruined things for me. But yeah, it just kind of felt like I just didn't need the why. I feel like I like the 25 minutes. This guy's upset. He's got a small heart. He goes in and does it.
Hmm.
He has a medical issue, and
That's
it's
it.
solved
And
by
That's
the
it.
criticizing
end.
him for
That's
that.
why he's mean.
Hmm.
If you need the why.
It was
But
the tight shoes for me.
but-
That's the thing that would piss me off.
to this film's testament, though, because we always say this every time there's a remake, if you're going to do the same thing, what's the point?
Mhm.
At the very least, this film did something different.
That's true.
Because I probably would have been like, well, why the fuck did they even do this if it's just shot for shot a remake, just in
Mhm.
live action? But speaking of that, I personally just don't like the way they look. I feel like
He thinks they're uggos.
I feel like they're uggos.
They are
and they should have just
uggos.
been like, this should just be animated.
Hey, that's how I felt about the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, the
Ooh.
animated one they did a few years ago.
Oh yeah, it did have a weird style.
I hated it.
Which
I was like,
thought was all
aesthetically,
right, but I could see that.
this is painful to look at.
Well, it's like every adult animation. It's like all of them look like shit, and it's
Mhm.
like, do they all
Yeah.
have to look bad? Why
Believe it or
can't we-
not,
like
we can
that.
just enjoy things that don't look like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, exactly. Also, just like there's no style. Everything kind of becomes an average
Uh-huh.
of like what's popular, and it's
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
interesting at all.
True.
And my last point, which I feel like we'll circle around to, is what did the Who's do to receive such slander?
Slander.
slander, libel, whatever. Because in the original, the Who's are just minding their Who business, going about
Their
Who
Who-ness.
Christmas, and then the Grinch is like, "Man, fuck these people for being happy," and then he steals Christmas, and then he realizes, and then the Who's are like, "That's fine," but in this one,
They're really chill with it.
they're
Actually,
super
they're really
chill.
fine.
But in this one, it's like whoever wrote it, which who was it? Chelsea said, but they were just like, "What if the Who's were dicks?" And it's like, where did you
Yeah.
get this from the original? They're just hanging out.
Yeah, what if the Who's were nasty?
But I think it's because of one person,
Oh.
which of course is a politician.
No.
No.
But we'll talk about that more later.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So enough about me. Let's get into the more happy stuff. It's Christmas after all.
Go
isn't
back
it?
up to
It's
Crumpet.
Christmas.
We're gonna have fun down here.
I'm going on the couch.
You know what?
The
I think it's
couch.
fine that Eddie doesn't like it because
Yeah.
guess what? It means he has a personal taste in like what he likes. The same way
Definitely.
like we like it because
He's
there's
not a
something about it that
sheeple.
we, our personal experiences or
Mhm.
whatever leads us to like it. But
Definitely.
if you like everything, then like what? Like that
Huh?
doesn't make any sense. What's your
No.
personality?
There is none.
Yeah,
It's
there is
like
none.
that
Please.
episode of SpongeBob where he's just
He's just-
normal.
yeah, he's just smooth. You don't want to be smooth.
Smooth. You want to be porous.
Yeah, have some pores.
Pores
just a
are
couple.
important.
I
Take
mean,
it from an esthetician.
you
Very
need a
nice.
couple.
Even though I want 0 pores on my nose.
No,
Yeah.
you
Kayla,
need 'em.
get them out. Mm.
I disagree.
They can be small, but you still need them.
SMH.
Okay, well, but to transition us into the fun times, we're going to talk first off with the set design and costumes. Chelsea, why do you love it?
I love it. It's horribly, deliciously, grotesquely
Mhm.
whimsical. Like it's just dripping in like everything's like glitter and
Mhm.
just it's just so much excess, which I think is
Yeah.
the point.
What's it called? Maximalism?
It is maximalism,
very much
which is
that.
very popular right now. And
Ugh.
it's not for me. It's whoism.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super I think it's funny that the Who's are ugly. I don't disagree that they're not good looking.
No, they're not.
They're
great to
pretty
look at.
nasty, but I
Mhm.
kind of like it because it's like
Look at these little
really
pigs.
lean into it. Lean into these weirdos.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that Cindy is the only one who that is like the most mild costuming. Like her face is
Yeah.
not as fucked up.
Mhm.
And it is also interesting because she like stands out in like the way that she sees the world and like how she what she wants to what's her perception and like interpretation of the world is a lot different than the rest of them.
Mhm.
So I'm wondering like if she leaned more into whoism, would she have a weirder face?
Yeah.
That's my theory.
It seems a little bit like they were kind of like because Susian
Oh.
Whoism?
Susian
Spoken like a true English major.
it
Damn.
seems like in like Susian design it's more about form over function
Yep.
a lot of
Mhm.
the time, and it's just cranked up to the max in this
Yeah.
movie as opposed
Oh,
to
yeah.
like a traditional like in the picture books things are kind of minimalist.
They are. They're like
But
more peasant
Yes,
kind of
it's
looking.
more
Yeah.
pastoral.
Yes,
Mhm.
pastoral.
But because they're in like a city, you kind of have to embrace that. And I think that that was probably also a choice from the design standpoint to kind of
Poke fun at capitalism.
them a little bit
Mhm.
and like, it reminds me a lot of like Jingle All the Way, how people
Mhm.
are absolutely ridiculous when they're looking for presents and they're like, throwing fucking haymakers to
Yeah.
get to get the
Black
chance
Friday.
at getting a toy.
The like
know?
manic consumption that they like really show you. They present to you Whoville as like this like manic group of people
Mhm.
who are of all shapes and sizes and like colors and costumes, just like with one goal to like buy as much as they can, and it's
Quizmas.
wild.
Yeah. It is
Except
a
for
lot.
Cindy Lou, who's like, "What is going on?"
Why? Yeah. And
Also-
because like all the kid Who's, they
Mhm.
don't have, because I think somebody says like an offhand comment along the lines of she hasn't even grown into her nose
Yeah.
yet. So that's a good way of kind of like skirting around like, hey, so like child labor, like you can't obstruct breathing for a youth.
This youth can't not breathe for 10 hours.
Yeah.
They also film it in a way that's kind of like dreamy in a
Mhm.
way. It's like chaotic but also kind of dreamy. It's very, I don't know, very pastel and like sparkly and like
Mhm.
I guess
oh,
they
yeah,
really
when she's in her bedroom singing
Yes.
her song, it's very like the music video?
Yeah.
Why is it so
Yeah,
frosty in here?
But I do appreciate that they like fully went for it. And I did watch a YouTube video about like how this was made. And I guess when Seuss died, his wife
Mm-hmm.
was the person in charge of his estate. And
Yeah.
she like everyone all of a sudden wanted the rights, right? And she shopped around and she was very specific and involved in this movie. And I think it's so funny that like she was like super down with like this interpretation and this backstory. And I guess she had like a list of top actors who could play the Grinch, and Jim Carrey was on there.
Nice.
And I just find it so funny that like it wasn't like they bought the rights and they did whatever they want. They bought the rights and then under her like heavy hand made this movie.
Yeah,
so this like is her in some way is like her, you know, dream for
it's kind
this
of a
movie.
legacy film. Yeah.
It's strange. It's very strange.
I do also, I mean, every single person that's ever talked about it has brought it up with how intensive the makeup situation was, especially for Mr. Carrey, because Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
Mr. Grinch.
I think they said it takes about 8 hours to get into the makeup.
Oh, God.
Yeah, apparently he went through like training, like to be able to handle it. Like, what? Do you know anything about this?
No, the only thing I know is Buddy and I looked it up, and Jim Carrey, anti-vaxxer, has said that he would do the Grinch again, but he won't do it if it's live action. He refuses to like do the makeup again.
He said it was absolutely hell. I think he was trained by a Navy SEAL for, you know how they like train armed forces to go through like torture training, so that way they could
drip the water on his forehead.
No, he was literally like trained
Put him in an
to
all
be
white
able
room.
to go through it because of how hellish it was. So that's, and the fact he was able even to emote through that makeup, like as somebody who has always been very appreciative of that, I think that's super, super impressive. And this film does a really good job. You looked it up, right? And didn't they win an award?
Yeah, they won best
and
makeup.
the child mentioned an award.
Is that from this movie?
Yeah, they say check, but I changed the words.
All right.
I mean, if you think
when we watched this movie, Eddie just blacked out with pure hatred. He was like,
his eyes
I'm not
just
absorbing
closed.
any of this.
It's like Clockwork Orange.
I mean, if you think of the like amount of people that had to go through that makeup process for them to do like a scene like the jubilation whatever scene,
Lord.
like there's like 100 people in the background.
Yeah, it's a
so
lot.
I mean, it's definitely worth praise for that at least.
I do want to talk about like the Cheermeister scene.
Oh,
I love that because it's very much like the Cheermeister scene is like the pinnacle of this movie in my mind because it's just fucking chaos and nobody's really talking. Things are just kind of like chaotically happening, and I love it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part in the Cheermeister scene?
Okay. So I unfortunately like the chaotic part at the end where they give the Grinch a like razor because they're calling back the scene that we watched before when he's a little kid, and they all make fun of him for being hairy.
So you think trauma is funny? That's
so
what I'm hearing.
the trauma fuels a very funny scene where he like shaves the mayor's hair off and like he like steals a tiny car and rides on it and crashes it, and the explosion is the size of a like normal size car and just causes pure chaos, and then just dips. He just leaves, and it's just so funny for me.
There were tiny Who's in the original.
Yeah. When we rewatched it, I was like, look at the little ones. They're
true to form.
Teeny tiny too. I really liked the scene where they're like force feeding him. I know that's gross.
It's pretty gross.
It's yucky, but I always thought it looked really funny. And it's just the idea of getting kind of waterboarded, but with like fudge is disgusting.
Well, and didn't you say you like the green one the best?
Yes, the green like foamy
the
fudge.
Foamy green.
I was like, that looks good, and I don't know what it is.
It looks like slime from Nickelodeon Slime.
Yeah, it looks very fantastical. It's like how a lot of people always wanted to eat the pizza from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
that keeps coming up today.
That drippy cheese.
The drippy cheese.
What was it? They're from the Teletubbies?
Tubby custard! Tubby toast! I've always
Didn't
wanted
they
to
have that at like Burger King or McDonald's?
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
they
God.
probably had like I think it was like a strawberry milk.
I remember getting like a shack meal.
Tubby toast.
Yeah, there was a shack meal. And also, I swear there was like a custard Teletubby.
I fucking love
Kids meal thing.
Teletubbies. I
Oh.
loved them.
I think I remember it banged.
I was having a great time.
They are terrifying.
I
to
love
me.
them. They
Even
are
the baby.
weird.
That's just a baby's
The
face,
baby in
and
the
it's
sun?
terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty strange.
It's a strange baby.
Speaking of banging,
Oh.
my god.
this film definitely introduces a ton more adult
Oh
themes.
my god.
Yeah.
This whole film is adult.
This movie is very horny. One thing that
It is weirdly horny.
Why
that
is
I'm
it
just
so
like, why is
horny?
it so horny? It's like, why do we have this like gooner who's just like gooning over the Grinch?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's not only it's like she's not gooning in private, she's like gooning in public, and I'm like, lady, chill out.
She's
Yeah.
a hooner.
But also very nice. But also, I'm like, this is girl gooner representation, so good for them, I guess.
Slay!
Yeah.
Good for you, Martha May.
I mean, it's funny that this is a kids movie because they have a key party.
It does not feel like a
Like-
kid's film.
That what a child's film has a key party, like that doesn't make any sense. I think this is an adult film masquerading as a child's film.
In all fairness, I didn't really understand that joke at all. I was like, oh my god, this just brain blasted me. I did ask my parents about that scene in the movie when I was young, and they with a fake story, and they said,
The Mormons.
I was like, why are they putting their keys in the bowl? And my parents, I think they like looked at each other, and my dad, much like the Grinch, came up with a lie and he thought it up quick.
A good Mormon.
He's like, oh, well, that's just so everybody knows where their keys are.
We're keeping
because
them safe.
they're gonna get messed up. So I mean,
Messed up.
yeah. What does that mean, Dad? Yeah, they're gonna drink too much punch.
They're having
So that
coffee.
way they know where to find their keys when they're done, and
Yep.
then they can just take them out of the bowl, and then they go.
Mm,
And I was like, that makes sense. And it kind of does.
It's a
So.
good dad move.
Next
Good
time you guys come
job.
over, I'm gonna be like, take your keys out and put them in this bowl for safekeeping.
Yeah, just so that way you can make sure you don't drink if somebody's gonna watch the bowl.
Yep. Also, like, baby Grinch is stuck in a tree watching a key party. Like, what?
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh yeah.
He's
He was raised by lesbians though, so that's kind
Yeah.
of nice.
okay. He's woke.
Yeah. Okay, we can't come to that conclusion just yet.
Speaking of being woke, though,
Yeah. This section is titled "Is the Grinch woke?" aka woke, or just bitter?
Mhm.
Much like
The debate. The great debate.
yeah, much like some people we've encountered or people we know, has some really good takes and has some very inconsistent takes. So,
Yeah, I was trying to like figure a way that like this story had like some sort of like meaning besides like the kind of like obvious meaning of like Christmas is not about
Mhm.
material things, but then at the end, is it? I think it
Yeah.
might be, but like the Grinch is kind of like the witch. He like lives on the hill
Yeah.
outside of the town.
Oh.
He shuns like this capitalist
Elphaba.
society and therefore is shunned. He's rejected back. He lives in trash.
don't we
Um,
all?
And
Oh, no,
he's,
just us?
you
Okay.
know, but then at the end that just falls flat. So it's
Yeah.
not quite. I mean, he has, instead of a cat, he has a dog.
He do be dogging.
He has a
But,
dog.
but Chelsea, you like that he gets a backstory.
I love that he has a backstory. I have to be honest. I think I only like until the jubilation. When he starts stealing the presents, I kind of am like, whatever.
You just check
What?
out.
What is this
your
movie
glass-
called?
Your eyes.
Yeah,
glaze
I'm
over.
Eddie. My little eyelids go down, and that's over.
Wow.
It should just be called The Grinch Who Hung Out and Was Mean.
The Grinch who was mean.
The Grinch who
The Grinch who we saw get bullied one time and then
that
he
made
lost
him
his
shit.
marbles.
give up.
That's not even bullying, technically.
You know what? He did the right thing. He removed himself from the situation instead of coming back later
And threw a
with the
tree.
cloak on.
But here's the thing: he did come back later.
He
and
did come back later with a
he
cloak
did seek
on.
Revenge. So,
Here's another thing.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga would say he was born that way.
and he kind of was
You know,
because of
He-
his heart.
His heart was two sizes
his medical
too small.
condition
Mhm.
that was
Also-
later healed.
Also, when he came down, when he was like freshly storked,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nasty.
he attacked another baby on the way down.
And he giggled.
And he was like, hell yeah, I like being mean.
Uh-huh.
I
It's like,
love.
no one bullied you in the stork, Grinch.
Yeah, he's kind of.
I guess we don't know what happened at the baby factory, but
The
he's another
storks were bullying
backstory.
him.
wild.
I love Grinch, baby Grinch. Like he is. I'm wearing a sweater right
You
now
are.
with a baby Grinch on it.
Santa.
He is
Bye-bye.
perfectly, beautifully ugly, and I
He is
love
really
him.
hideous.
I mean, look at Cricket. She kind of looks like a Grinch. She's like
Yeah, your
furry
dog
with big
is,
eyes. She's Grinch-esque. We call her Little Grinch. So
She has a lot of mental issues.
She
Not
has-
so much the
yes.
heart issues. But,
She would live on a mountain in trash if I let her. She would love it
Oh,
up there.
Trash Mountain.
And then also Teen Grinch is so funny. So when he builds the necklace by destroying like precious heirlooms to make a new piece of, a
Trash
gift.
art.
Yeah, trash
Mhm.
art for Martha May. And he says, "Oh Martha, oh Christmas.
Oh, Christmas.
Christmas.
So
That's just
strange.
like I say it all Christmas
is.
season. It's so funny.
There are a lot of earworms in this movie.
There are
for
a ton of
sure.
earworms. Like, yeah, Medium Sauce and I will just like say them to each other
Mhm.
during the holiday season because they just stick in our head and they're just funny.
Fantastic. I really like the scene in the mailroom.
Yeah.
I mean, he's adult Grinch by then, but like saying jury duty
yeah.
so many times, I'm like, that is
Yeah.
hilarious. But again, what single child knows what the hell he is even talking about?
Yeah. What's jury duty to a child?
Nothing.
It is weird.
It sounds fun to a child.
I find myself thinking, like, was this like just made for adults? Because
I
you know,
think it was.
Mhm.
because the original little film came out. What did we say? 86,
Yeah.
something like that. So then by the time 2000,
Yeah.
they've grown
Adults.
up. Kind of like, I don't know, when they age things up and they do like a Who Did It? iCarly.
The gritty reboot.
Mm.
Well, yeah, that too. It's like the dark, gritty Grinch, but also that like this Grinch is for adults. But like iCarly, how they did the sequel and it's like
Mhm.
obviously for adults,
Yeah.
where they like aged with the audience.
Mm-hmm.
One thing though, returning to this whole woke idea,
Is he woke?
I think the Grinch is Jokerfied, wokeified,
Mm-hmm.
He is Joker
because he's like, I'm gonna expose society for what it is, and
Mm-hmm.
because fellas, we do be living in a society, and it's a weird
Mhm.
Christmas society, which I find weird, and obviously I find myself questioning like, what are the Who's doing the other months? Like, what
be
is
sad.
what is their life like?
Mm.
Like, are they just, do they do Christmas all year? Seemingly no, because
No.
today's a special day, and the Grinch is like, ain't no kid gonna have a little fucking gift, not on my watch.
Right.
But they like live on a snowflake.
Hmm? No.
Does it melt? Do they get like a
Um,
tsunami, a hoopocalypse?
Just the ground beneath
What-
them
what-
melts away.
Yeah, what happens? How long is their life? What do
I
you
think
know?
I've come to the-
Horton, here's a who?
Yeah.
Like what happens with that?
They're on a speck. It's like
So
a
maybe
particle.
they just land.
Yeah, I think they're just. I don't think they're aware. It's like how we don't feel ourselves going through space
Oh shit.
while
On
we're
flat
on
Earth.
Earth.
Well, we watched Halloween is Grinchmas, or what was it?
Oh my
Halloween is
God.
Grinch Night,
Oh god.
which is another Grinch movie.
bad.
And
Oh,
yeah, they
yeah.
are just on land. So my theory is that snowflakes are made of like a dust particle or
Yeah.
like some sort of particle, right? That like when it's Christmas, it becomes
It's
a snowflake
cold.
and it snows for
Mm.
them, and that's their world. And then it melts, and they're just on a little dirt.
Something else.
They're just on dirt again. So.
Yeah. But we'll see, because we have some notes later, but I think I introduce the idea right now. Is the Grinch actually woke, or is he just like fake woke? You know,
Mm.
he's one of these like internet guys where he's like trying to be like, I'm woke and I'm doing this for a good reason, but actually, I feel like he has an ulterior motive.
Yeah, he probably does. Even though he's seemingly like very intelligent.
Yeah. He's seemingly very intelligent. I mean, he has a lair that is like full of like engineering marvels. I mean, if you can call it that, like things made of trash.
I mean,
that
they're
are, like-
gross, but they were.
They're gross, but he has like a whole lair that looks like a mad scientist lab. It's like he built a rocket Santa sleigh in like a night and sewed himself an outfit. So
They did.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's very interesting that you. Whoa. It's very interesting that you like made that parallel with like the Grinch being a witch,
Mm.
because he is.
Mhm. He's a witch,
Elphaba.
but
He is green.
but then coming back to the woke point, I think that he isn't woke because like if
Mm-mm.
wokeness is, I mean, woke, God saying that is so
I
funny.
know it's cringe,
If-
but we
He's
move
If he's
on.
woke.
living his values of like anti-capitalist values,
Yeah.
he turns too fast at the end. The second they're like, "It's
We accept you.
we
for
accept
who
you," he's
are,
like
Grinch.
sick.
He's like,
That's all
"Fuck
he
yeah.
wanted."
Get me the glitz.
So it's more like he is living a life of rejection, and as soon as he's accepted, he's back. He's back in
Mm-hmm.
it.
It's like the same sentiment that pisses me off about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
Of like,
Oh.
we fucking hate you until you're useful to us.
Yes,
Then we'll
exactly.
exploit the shit out of
Fuck
you.
Rudolph.
You know, that's a good lesson for us to learn, though, as children, because
It
it's
is.
true.
It is true. They'll use you anytime.
That's it.
If they think you're ugly, they're gonna hate you until you're useful.
Mm-hmm.
Because that kind of kicks
Yeah.
off this whole Cindy.
That's
got
the
horror on
Australian
mind still.
version.
Sydney.
But the Grinch is pretty right about the overconsumption part of Christmas.
Yes, he points out that like half of the presents end up in the dump where he lives.
Mhm.
So like it's like temporary instant trash. Like I always
Yeah.
think about when I buy stuff, like, is this
Yeah.
just instant trash? Because sometimes
It feels like
it
that.
feels like it. And then Cindy's the only one who's pointing out that like we don't have to celebrate Christmas
She calls
in
it
this way.
Superfluous.
She does?
Hell yeah, queen. You've been reading that dictionary.
Vocab.
She said, I got a thesaurus last year.
Mhm.
It's fantastic. But Eddie, you agree. You think Cindy's woke, right?
Oh, well, yeah. In terms of wokeness
God.
and real woke,
Drink every
and-
time we say woke.
Yeah, drink Cindy
Which
got that vaccine.
I agree with Chelsea. It's very funny to like say woke because at this point it's such a beyond like meaning word. But if we really get into it and like actually think about like what woke came from and
Yeah.
what it was like originally supposed to mean. First of all, take a step back and say the Grinch, this man, I agree with Chelsea, this man ain't got no morals, right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
He's just like they made fun of me once. The girl I like laughed.
Mhm.
And she wasn't even like that mean about it. She was just like,
oh, she could have been much worse.
She didn't stick up
she'd
for
be
him.
Like she could have.
fuck you, fatty. Like
Yeah,
she
she
could have
coulda-
leaned in.
She could have done the thing where it's like she's hiding it, and like if he asks her out, she's like, "Ew, no," and then she's
Mhm.
like, "Why'd I do that?"
You can
but,
tell Eddie
uh,
watches a lot of rom-coms.
I fucking love him. But I'm like, this man Grinch don't know the meaning of Christmas because for
Mm-mm.
one, he has to learn it later.
Yeah.
Because he also, unlike Cindy, thinks that it's about gifts.
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
Sydney's the only one where she's like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
If this were a meme,
She's big brain.
she's got the kufi on.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking African, like, hella meme ass with the bright colors, and, she's
Kayla's dying.
she's there walking with
With her
MLK.
fucking pigtails.
Yeah. But if we're being real, you
Yeah.
need to take that off her head and put it on the Grinch because he's fake woke.
Yes.
He wants to be like this anti-capitalist thing, but ultimately, I think that he's just like, they didn't like me, so now
Yeah.
I'm mad, and now I'm gonna co-opt Christmas as like the
Mhm.
reason.
It's like incels logic.
Oh yeah,
It's very similar to that of like, I got rejected once by a girl. That means all
Mhm.
women are bitches
All
That's
women.
and
true.
owe me everything.
mm-hmm.
And so, no, I don't think the Grinch is woke. The Grinch is an
But,
incel.
but Cindy is.
He might be
Cindy
an
is
incel.
He's a wait, Grincel.
Grincel. Yes.
But Cindy's not fake woke. She's living her values, which I definitely enjoy. And one thing I do enjoy about this film is the fact that the real villain is a fucking politician.
Hell
he's
Because it is the
sucks.
mayor's
brother.
fucking fault. That guy sucks ass.
Yeah. He started it and he maintained it,
Yeah.
and he
Well,
looks
isn't that
he
always the
looks
case?
terrible.
The worst people gain, a lot of the time, the worst people gain power.
Well, and that's an interesting addition they made from the original one is they added a mayor and they added like cops. So there's like
Yeah.
a punitive
Yeah.
system in Who Society now. But at the end when Grinch like returns all the gifts and then the mayor's like, put him in jail, the cop's like, he said he was sorry.
He said
So like
sorry.
why even have a cop if you just say sorry, then it's fine.
That's
Which, you know
all
what?
it
I thought
takes.
it was so sweet and funny. I'm like, that's one for the Who's. He
I
said he
mean,
was
hey,
sorry. He brought him
That's
back.
the only cop, not because of the actor that plays him, but the
Oh, that's a different person.
it is a different person. Anyway, the cop was actually good.
A
in
cop
this
we
movie.
agree with is that he's like, we don't need to do
And he
anything.
wore donuts on his outfit, which
He
I
did
thought
have
was
donuts on his
very
outfit.
funny.
I do appreciate that.
I mean, the mayor played by Jeffrey Tambor, which I
Him.
had to bring it up because he's a bad boy.
Well, he played a bad boy in this movie.
He played a bad boy in this movie. Unfortunately, he's in a lot of other stuff I like Arrested Development. But he like sexually assaulted a couple people. So.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I said it. You can bleep me.
Just a couple.
He
Nah,
just a
we
couple.
don't.
So he's a bad boy, but I don't like him. So maybe we knew all along.
Mhm.
Maybe we
Something
knew.
was off.
Let me hit you with this. and I'm very curious because you've seen the movie,
Which one?
the new Grinch.
Oh yeah.
It's just called The Grinch. And Chelsea, I don't
Grinch.
know
The
if you.
Grinch.
I mean, they got your boy Bob.
It's really cute.
Bob's not in it, but Bob's
it's
at the beginning.
Illumination.
I
though.
don't. I only like Illumination, the Minions.
I like
you
the
only
one.
like one Minion movie.
I only
And
like the
that's
Minions
it.
too.
but here's this idea here, and I don't know, Chelsea, if you're gonna like this or not.
Mm.
But I have the question because I watched the Benedict Cumber Grinch the other day,
Oh my god.
and I think the backstory in that one makes a little more sense
Okay.
because you're probably never gonna watch it.
No.
Let me hit you with this question.
Okay.
In this one, we feel like his reason is a little weak, right?
But it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's fun to watch. It's silly, but I'm like,
No,
he's
I
an
mean,
overreaction.
Who doesn't fly
perhaps.
off the handle sometimes, right? Who doesn't
Mm.
overreact and overstep? But in the new Grinch, the reason that he hates Christmas is because he's an orphan and he watches
No.
everyone else with families have a great day, and he's like, I'm
gonna cry.
alone.
He's still
And-
rejected.
Yeah,
in this
he's
one.
rejected, and he's like, it's better than I'm alone because
Mm.
then I don't have to like see everyone else having fun
Because
and
it
like
hurt.
He protects
Yeah.
himself.
Oh,
so he does it
that's
like,
really
and I feel like I was watching it, which that movie is not that great.
No.
It's very much like they play
For
like a
kids.
pop music every 5 seconds, and it's like
Mhm.
what, but it for one, it was animated, which I enjoy.
sad.
But anyways,
That's a huge up for Eddie.
I was just like, why couldn't they take that step? But maybe because in this one they're just trying to be more funny
Mhm.
and less like, I don't know,
Emotional.
actually give him like a good reason. But I was just like, damn, that's kind of sad.
It was sad. That made me teary just now.
Also, here's something I think just because I watched this movie and I was like, I got to get Chelsea's opinion on this.
Uh-huh.
You might like this one though. In the new one, I think it implies that the Grinch could become Cindy Lou Who's stepdad.
Oh
Mhm.
damn!
'Cause they're-
Hell yeah.
Damn!
Because
Sliding in.
her mom is a Reba in this one. She's a single mom working 2 jobs. She
Mhm.
loves her kids. Oh boy, does she.
He really
And
does.
she never stops. Which also Sydney. I can't
Stop
stop.
saying Sydney.
Cindy.
There you go.
They're very cute in the one because they're
They
like
are.
actual like super young kids. Anyways, but then the Grinch at the end when he shows up for the party, he like helps her,
Yeah.
and then the mom's like, "Oh, you're super helpful."
He's like,
And I was
"Mm."
like, "Damn it! Are we about to have a step Grinch right here?"
Uh-huh. Eddie also you very much are very easy to fall for a hot
he's
mom.
rom-comming this Grinch.
I don't think she was that hot.
No, she was just sweet.
It was a who.
Here's
He
the
was a
thing.
whoo.
That's an appropriate ending for. So he starts off as an orphan with no family. At the end, he should end up with a family.
With the family.
Yeah,
With a
that's what they were
Reba and a
alluding to.
Cindy.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Damn, he's gonna get that family.
Yeah.
He's gonna bang Cindy."
But in this one, he ends up with the gooner.
Oh my god! It's also it is a strange thing that he kind of has this treat, this like kind of over sexualized
Yes.
woman
Mhm.
as like she swoons after him. Maybe it's to show that like she sees beyond his physical
Yeah.
appearance, but it's also like join us in society, join this
Nah,
who
she's just got
society,
a fur fetish.
and this
that's
lady's
it.
really into you. She's really hot.
Mhm.
It's strange.
The muscle. Wild. Absolutely wild.
Well, at one point he falls onto her chest
Yep.
and his face in her
Oh,
breast.
yeah.
Again,
It's
this
to
is an
motorboat.
adult
What
movie.
is going on?
What about Max though?
Yeah, we gotta bring him Max. Okay, lately I've decided everyone's like he's a good boy when they talk about dogs. No, they're wrong. She's a good girl. All dogs are good girls.
Mm.
If you're mad at me,
Deal with it.
deal with it.
Talk
You
to
need to
someone
think about
else.
this.
I kind of
on
think
your
of
own time.
Max as in like the angel sitting on the Grinch's shoulder.
Yeah, he very
kinda-
much is like the conscience.
He's like the moral. He's kind of like compass, kind of pushing him in like to take the steps towards doing the good thing. And then you can see like when he's displeased or doesn't want to participate when the Grinch is doing the bad things, though he doesn't have a lot of like actual like say in the matter.
Yeah.
But like he's the one that pulls the lever that drops the Grinch to go to the jubilation. Even though that ends poorly, he wants him to like go engage and
outside
like
your bubble.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Max is a good girl, and I'm sure in the movie he's actually played by like 10 different dogs.
Oh my
which is
gosh,
so
such
funny.
a cute dog though.
Oh.
Very
Always.
cute, very cute.
What were you gonna say, hon?
I was thinking because, I said I don't want backstories and stuff, but I find it weird that none of the iterations have shown like why he has Max.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would think it's like, why would this guy have a dog? And granted, he treats the dog somewhat poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he also does seemingly care for Max.
Yeah, in the
very
new
much.
animated one, he
In the
loves
new one,
him.
and Max is probably the best in the new animated.
I agree.
Max is very cute because, well, I'm just gonna say because the animation allows him to be
Yeah,
more
expressive.
anime, kind of
Than a
like the
real
Lion,
dog?
kind of
What do
like
you
the
mean?
Lion
Yeah.
King, right?
Mhm.
But I feel like I would have enjoyed more if they because I'm an emotional boy.
He
They
loves
should have
getting teary-eyed.
Courage the Cowardly Dog did, where like the Grinch, he's alone,
Oh
and
my
then he
God, somebody
finds
threw
Max. Maybe
away
someone
Max.
threw
Oh,
Max away, and
yeah.
I feel like in my head that's what I've heard the reason is,
That's
but I
what
don't know if
happened.
that's like fan canon or not.
That's so
But
sad.
I feel like that would be a really good emotional beat because I feel like Max, in a way, shows that the Grinch still has some good
It's
in him.
true. Yeah,
And
it's
we
true.
see little pieces of that throughout this movie where he will especially when he saves Cindy in the mailroom from getting crushed
Mhm.
to death.
Yeah.
He doesn't want people being harmed. He's not going to
No.
go out of his way to make people feel good.
No.
But
it's more about chaos and inconvenience than to
Yes.
hurt anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Max is seemingly the only dog or actual animal
Yeah.
in Whoville or the surrounding areas that we
Mhm.
see. So yeah, how did Max end up with the Grinch? Probably because he ended up at the dump. That's where the Grinch
Oh.
lives. That would be
Oh.
sweet.
No, that's sad to think about.
And it does prove that the Grinch is not entirely heartless. He has a little heart, and it's for Max.
Oh.
Oh,
It's for
man.
That's
Max.
very sweet. So we have a very fun little
Thought experiment.
thought experiment, which is, did the Grinch actually save Christmas?
Did he steal it? Did he save
stay?
it?
What,
Did he
what
do?
happened? Because I am very much in the same mind as you, Chelsea, where I think that we really wish that the presents at the end would have been destroyed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they really, especially in this movie, in the original cartoon, the Who's are very much not only about the gifts.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is something that's very much made up in the Grinch's head, where he's like,
They're gonna cause so much noise.
there's going to be so much trash.
Yeah.
It's a
they're gonna
one-sided beef.
gorge their fucking faces. Because
Look at them fucking happy,
Yeah, these assholes.
loving families.
How dare they? But in this one, it's more of these people, these Who's seem very desperate and obsessed and clingy
Mhm.
to their gifts as opposed to just enjoying them. It's no, this is past the point of enjoyment. It's obsession.
Yeah, and the way they're perceived, we see Cindy Lou's mom stealing lights to put on their
She
house.
stole a fucking traffic light.
to make her house
Wow.
impressive. So there's
Yeah.
a hierarchy of
Yeah, there's a Joneses. Keeping
Yeah,
up with the
yeah.
Joneses situation happening. Yeah, it feels Christmas in this Whoville
Whoville.
seems very toxic.
Yes.
Whereas opposed to
very
in the
toxic.
original source material, it's no, these are things that we do with Christmas. It's not necessarily what makes Christmas what it is.
Yeah.
So
I think that the Grinch saved Christmas by taking away all the material possessions and all the Who's snapped out of it. They snapped
Yeah.
out of this trance.
woke
And
them
we're
up.
oh, all that matters is that we have each other and our traditions and whatever. We don't need all the the superfluous
Mhm.
gifts and toys and whatever. But then he brings it back. I think he ruins Christmas. He taught them a lesson and then he untaught the lesson.
Yeah, it's
that makes no sense.
It's the negative behavior thing with working with kids. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it's like they get their cake and,
And
they
eat
eat
it
it too.
too.
And what you can't do.
No. So I think that he almost saved Christmas.
Yeah, he was kind of close, but I don't know. It's just so. I mean, at least they justify it in this one by oh well, he had to save the presents because
That's
Cindy was
true.
on top.
That's
But in the
true.
original, that's
Oh.
not the case.
That's true.
Yeah. No, I can see that because obviously, I mean, I'm a Christmas boy. Let's say it
Mhm.
again.
Through and through.
And I obviously love Christmas.
December baby.
I love the decorations and all that stuff and the music and it's the spirit of it. But
Mm-hmm.
ultimately, obviously, that's the point. Is it's the spirit of Christmas.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
you don't have to have decorations for it to be Christmas.
No.
And I go both ways because in the one sense, it's we learned the lesson. We obviously get it. They say the line. It's in
Yeah.
every single one. And I do like that they preserve Dr. Seuss's original writing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
every version says the line exactly. They say maybe Christmas he thought doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more.
Yeah.
So it's like I go both ways, but I do agree in this version. I think I agree with both of you as well because did we get the lesson already? Yes. But I think in this version it would have made sense. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
There
like
has
you
to be
said,
follow through.
Cindy was in trouble. Maybe he could have just saved her. She could have like jumped into his arms or whatever,
Hmm.
and then they
Yeah.
lose the gifts. But
They have each other.
because I
Yeah.
think the greater society in this movie needed to
Yeah,
lose
they
the
Yep.
needed
gifts.
a
Yep.
real reality
Because like
check.
yeah, they say it, but then here come the gifts.
Yep.
But
They
it's like,
came back.
you can still have the spirit if they're just having like ham sandwiches.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I do agree with that. It's just like what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was just trying to say like I can't think of a movie that has committed to that idea. Maybe
Yeah.
A Christmas Story.
Oh, when they burn the turkey.
Just because
yeah.
the dogs take it and stuff, but they still have decorations.
Oh yeah,
But
not burn.
I don't know. They go, to the Chinese
They have
restaurant
Chinese restaurant
instead
like
of
the disruption of tradition, but maintaining the spirit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes me think a lot about like what are like what Eddie was saying. What are the things that make me feel like the holidays or think of Christmas? And it's like the traditions,
Hmm.
the lights, the music, the like cozy feelings. Not like, oh, I can't wait to get a gift. And like there are years that like me and Medium Sauce don't do gifts. And like we still get to have the Christmas. Like the tradition like we have with you guys and we watch White Christmas and like
Woo.
eat cookies.
Oh my
And it's
gosh,
so fun. And like there's no stuff like that is what I look forward to, not necessarily getting gifts. But
Yeah.
like as a kid, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Get me
Oh,
that
yeah.
gift, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think it shows. Oh, damn. I'm having a lot of brain blasts here.
Wow,
Brain
look at
blast.
him.
What happens when we break things down?
Mm-hmm.
I think it shows in a way that the adults are being childish
Yep.
because I cannot get this
Cindy.
name.
We're changing her name
Sydney.
to Sydney.
No.
She, the child, figures it out, but then all the adults are being childish because they
Mhm.
have the childish view of Christmas is the gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When pretty much everyone, I think if you actually mature enough,
Mm-hmm.
get to the point, or you're not like, I don't know, one of
An
these
asshole.
people who just absolutely love material possessions.
Yeah.
But when you get to a certain point where you realize like it's not about the gifts, like
Yeah.
obviously it does feel great to
You-
give people things.
It's
very,
fun. It's
very
fun.
fun that you give your father so much flack
Oh
for
my
being
god!
like, Pops, what do you want for your birthday? I just want
Well,
you to be happy,
but
my
that-
son.
Well, yeah, for one, because it's being a cliche,
Yeah.
which
he
is like,
is.
why are you doing this? But
He's
also,
an immigrant father, of course.
but it's also like, I don't know, because it is part of it. Like, obviously, it's not about the gifts, but it does feel good to
Yes.
give. So, especially like, I don't know, you
Just
break it down real quick.
Something
That's
they
my
like.
father. He's the man who gave me everything. I want to like
Mhm.
give him something.
Yeah.
You want like a physical expression
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
your love and
Just like, I mean,
appreciation. Yeah.
I tell him I love him all the time, but it's like
Those are
today's a
just
little
words.
different.
It's a little special.
Yeah.
I just want
Just
to
a
make it
little
special.
bit. Just tell me something. Oh, it's the worst.
He's
Yeah, it's
like-
also because I suck at buying gifts.
You are very bad
He's
at
just
it,
like,
which
I
is why
just-
you have me.
I just want you to be there. It's like, I'm going to be there, Father. What do you
That's
want?
given.
It's like more stressful to hear that than to be like,
Yeah.
I want a hat. And
Yeah,
you're
just
like,
tell me
"Sick."
literally, just a hat.
I think he is physically incapable of doing that, though.
You're probably right.
Well, you know what? Sydney.
God damn it.
Sydney. Nope,
name
that's
is-
her name
Sydney.
now.
Her
name is
Her name
hard.
is
Think about the
Sydney
word sin.
Blue
Like you're
Boo.
committing a
Oh.
sin.
I feel like she as a child has like the moment I had as a young adult where I was trying to figure out how and what Christmas is when you're not a child, when you
Mhm.
don't have the magic made by someone else and like you
Yeah.
have to make it yourself. And I feel like every adult has that, and like how you choose to do it, whether you start your own family or you like do it with your chosen family,
Yeah.
is like something you have to choose and like you have to make that magic
Yep.
because like there's no one there making it for you anymore. And it's still there.
You get
is a
to
thing.
be the helper
Yeah.
instead of
You-
well, and it also depends. Not tricked. That's that came out wrong.
Oh,
They've been
nah.
lying to me. No, but it does bring up the fact, and I think the reason I've had like more cognitive dissonance with this film rewatch this time around, I just came to the realization that the like brain break that happens for our she's kind of like a secondary protagonist, but Cindy Lou Who isn't questioning the belief in Santa because
No.
in their world, Santa is 1,000% real.
It's true.
He is a living, breathing
yeah.
person who
Yep.
goes and does all the things.
I didn't even think
That
about
is not a lack of faith, like trust thing.
Yeah.
What she's going through is like, is this actually what I'm supposed to be feeling? And that's a really kind of complicated thing as opposed to, the narrative that most Christmas films specifically targeted towards children deal with was like, believing is what makes it special.
Yeah, like blind
Oh.
belief instead of like a choosing to believe.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
is risen.
No, stop
Santa
bringing
Claus.
Christ into this.
One more thing.
Yeah,
one more
why are you
thing
pointing
that
at
you're
me?
making me think about.
Uh-huh. Look at him
This episode
talking.
is just I'm brain blasting over
The
here.
green brain blasting.
I feel like that connects to the new Grinch.
Oh boy.
Because just because the Grinch in the new one, he doesn't have the feeling of Christmas because he doesn't have a family, he has no one to share it with.
Yeah.
And obviously I think, the thing that we always say every year is like, one more time, I'm a Christmas boy. I get it. I love it. I
Drink
love
for
the
it.
season. It makes me feel amazing, and it's like always been a time in my whole life where I'm happy and my family's happy and everything, but it's not true for everyone, and,
That's true.
and that's the sad part where it's like you just have to realize, like, I don't know, just empathy and
Yeah.
stuff, and that's
Yeah.
what
Sydney.
Say her whole name. It helps.
Mm-mm.
Cindy Lou Who.
Cindy Lou Who. That's what she's questioning, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why don't I feel this way, I guess? Or should I feel this way? Or why?
Has
I don't know.
Christmas changed?
Yeah, she
or
offers
just me?
him. She offers him empathy and like acceptance, like without even knowing him, because it's like the right thing to do, even if he's a little green. Right?
Says stinky.
He's a little stinky.
Your cheek. I know. Harry. No.
And he cycles through like stinky,
Yeah.
sticky.
It's warm. Aww.
Which I'm like, you thought he was cold? Like, what was she expecting?
No, he's
Yeah.
cold-hearted.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Got a tiny little heart. He can't have a very strong
I
vascular
know.
system.
His circulatory system's not
Ugh,
working.
well, after all those brain blasts, do you think
Yeah.
that we should define?
Hold on, shit.
Oh, sorry.
You have
One more point.
thing, right?
You want to call
I
Dr. Seuss a hack real quick?
I do have to. We have
Have
to
to
throw some
stray from the
shade
grave?
at Dr.
I
Seuss.
mean, he is a bad person.
He's
Oh,
a bad guy.
dude.
Speaking of bad people,
Mhm. Let's spit on his grave.
I was
Do it.
talking to Medium Sauce and I was like, I want to have something interesting to say about the Grinch. And he was like, well, you could say that it's really easy to write rhymes when you make up all the words.
it's true.
And it's true because
Yeah.
half the story is just made up words, which again is fun for children to hear. It's silly. I'm not like
It's
mad.
good for your brain development
Yeah.
too, because you learn context clues.
Yeah, that's true. Like I'm not saying it's wrong, but I am saying
It's
it's
easy.
easy.
Mhm. We could write a book.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
Dr.
make up a bunch of
Seuss.
words and I'll write a beautiful rhyming book.
There you go.
Mhm. Did it real quick
Yeah.
before we wrap this up, because again, I'm realizing that I don't really even. I mean, I like the Grinch, but I don't like love it
Like
and all that.
lunch.
But like Dr. Seuss as a whole, just real. Do y'all ride hard for Dr. Seuss?
No,
Or
fuck
don't
no.
don't really
I
care.
grew up with a lot of Dr. Seuss books, and my aunt was a very big maybe more so like the Seussian aesthetic because she was very artsy.
And
She
she had the
liked-
big red hat and it was
No,
striped. and-
no, but I do distinctly remember my mom being like, "Oh, those have the cat in the hat on them. Let me pick it up for Grant or whatever."
Oh,
Like it was
gotcha.
an aesthetic that she very much
Hmm.
appreciated. But those books helped me learn how to read, so
Sure.
I do have to
True.
say that. I
One
mean, I'm
fish.
not in any way handing it to the guy, but
You
know,
have
No.
to
the
hand
sight
it to
words were pretty easy.
Yeah. Well,
Other than the were made up. That was,
yeah.
but
Well, they made another live action, and it's honestly
yeah.
a fever dream nightmare.
yeah, I've heard it was dog
Oh.
water.
It's scary.
I did see.
They making another one?
No.
No, well,
Oh,
they're making
yeah.
the animated kind of hat,
Oh
but
yeah.
I saw that. To return to Chelsea's point prior to the widow of Dr. Seuss,
Yeah.
right? That's who you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Is that after the Cat in the Hat live action with Mike Myers, she said No more live action Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, that was bad, guys.
Yikes.
I've never seen it. You're not surprised, but because I looked at that and I was like, sure, the Grinch is what it is, but I was like, this Cat in the Hat one looks like absolute dog shit.
It's trash.
Yeah.
And it's like Uncanny Valley, like the way they do Mike Myers' like makeup. There's something about him that is so
It's very strange.
unfortunate.
It's a lot.
It's incorrect. It's
Mhm.
bad.
It's a sin.
Shall we DTR?
Let's do it.
Did Christmas change or just
All right, I'm gonna start us off. I'm gonna try and keep it brief because we're not gonna beat a dead horse here
It's
on
been
this
dead
one.
for a while.
But I do think at the very least, I'm coming out of this with like a different perspective on this.
Wow.
And so
We changed his
He
brain.
had the brain
It
blast.
shrunk 2
My
sizes
brain,
today.
oh, no.
Jim Carrey did that.
Instead of my
less
heart.
room for bad thoughts. Just think about it like
That's
that.
pretty good. Less
Yeah.
anxiety.
There you go.
But I do think I don't know. It's kind of making me think about a lot of things, and I'm like, obviously, Christmas stories can be told in many different ways,
Yeah.
and they don't all have to follow the same themes and do all this and that. Obviously, like I said before, it is good that they did something different
Mhm.
because, I mean, you see it now with all the Disney films. It's
Oh
like, why
my
are you
God.
making the same movie?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Granted, do they change like one or two things? Sure, but like at least this one, like it added a lot
If
and
it
it
still
changed a
walks
lot.
and talks like a duck, it's a duck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's probably a reason why a lot of people like this. Also, Jim Carrey. I mean, yes, I'm hearing this for the first time.
I'm
Apparently, he's an
sorry.
anti-vaxxer. I mean, I never really rode hard for the guy either, but
You rarely go hard for any kind
but
of
now it
celebrity
makes
or
me
anything.
like him less.
Yeah, it's easy
obviously,
to do.
because you should be waxed and vaxxed, and you should be all the things.
And he
that-
was hairy and unvaccinated?
Yeah.
That's what
Take-
you're telling me?
Oh God, to take care of you and other people.
Mm-hmm.
But this one definitely, I will say, while the original is like classic,
Mm-hmm.
this one I do think I have to give it to him is like iconic in
Yeah,
the
that's
way
true.
that like the Grinch, this Grinch is the one you see
Yes.
everywhere. Like this is the one that
This is
people,
the one at Universal Studios
Yeah.
that people wait multiple hours
yeah,
in
people
line
go
to meet.
talk to him and he's sassy and people
Mhm.
dress up at him and traumatize their kids and
Hilarious!
steal
I
their
love
shit.
making children cry.
So, testament to this film and the design, obviously, it was nominated for Best Costume. But yeah, at the end of the day, though, I do have to say, even though I've grown a new perspective,
Oh,
I think I'm good on not watching this again.
never
personally.
again.
Wow, never.
For me, it's
Burn
just,
it in the
well, maybe
fire.
I don't know. Maybe I can. Maybe on the background, this or that. But as of this moment, right now, I have a no dependency on this. But who knows? Maybe it'll change. I kind of do feel like I'm coming around a little bit on the fucking what are they called? Rankin Bass ones?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
the
like
claymation.
Because I
Those.
originally did not like them,
Mhm.
and maybe it's the White Christmas Party.
There
you know,
you
seeing it
go.
more.
Every year we'll whittle him down
We
more.
can chip away at it, but for
We
right
will.
now, it's no dependent for me.
That's fair. But at one point for me, I was show dependent on this movie. But now that I'm older, I've come to realize that this movie is just really long.
It's very long.
And it's just like watching Jim Carrey for 2 hours, which isn't a bad experience. It's just not how I want to celebrate Christmas anymore. And I like to watch movies that make me cry. And this movie doesn't move me at all like it used to. Like I used to get like emotional with like Cindy Lou like singing her song. Now I'm just like not singing very well. And this is not great. No slack to the actor. But yikes. And I still laugh in this movie, but despite all of the Christmassy things happening, it doesn't feel like a Christmas movie to me anymore. But it'll always have a special place in my millennial heart. So with that being said, I think that brings my ranking. Talking about the ranking system. So show dependent is a 5, that's the max. No dependent is a 1. I'm at like a 3, which is show casual. So if it's on, I will watch it, but I will not be seeking this version of the Grinch out anytime soon. Sorry, Chelsea.
Maybe
That's
the new
okay.
Grinch.
A new Grinch.
We're stair steps because I am Show-Dependent 5. I've bought this on the DVD. On the
Damn.
DVD.
What about the Blu-ray?
I'll buy it on the Blu-ray. If it's on, I will
if
sit
it's
down
on
and watch
sale.
it. I'll always love this movie. I don't really have a lot of nostalgia for the first, like the original one.
Yeah.
And I
mean,
think
it's ancient. So
yeah. And
for
as a
us.
child, I think it was kind of scary. Like I was really sensitive to stuff, and he had like yellow
Oh.
eyes, and he was weird, and I just didn't like him. So I think that this one is like my version of the Grinch. It's silly, it's absurd. I don't really know if I care about the Grinch story because I don't think he doesn't stick the landing at the end.
Yeah.
But the costumes, the jokes, I'm happy to watch Jim Carrey do Jim Carrey jokes for 2 hours.
Hooray!
So I'm Show-Dependent. I watch this every year. It's definitely a classic, but I will say that it's not like Christmassy, heartwarming feelings like some other holiday movies that I like. It's more of just it's a good time for me.
There you go.
It's a good time.
There you go.
Different strokes for different folks. You know? We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
And you didn't have an aneurysm. I'm really proud of you.
Fine,
You ended
know.
up not being nearly as
I'm
negative as
working
I was
hard.
anticipating.
Well, I'm not just gonna, like I said. What do you want
You're
me
not
to
gonna
scream?
poo-poo
What do you
on
want me to
everything?
yell? No.
He's a nuanced person.
That's not what I do.
And he had a couple brain blasts.
He's a respectful man
you
that
know, I
learned
was thinking
something
of it.
today.
Mm-hmm.
Say the line.
That was that.
And this is this.
First of all, biggest, hugest Christmas thank you to our
I'm
guest.
chucking a giant present at your head.
I'm
I hope
catching
you catch it.
Thank you once again to Chelsea coming back in.
Yay.
This time actually in the stew.
In the stew.
For the first time ever.
I saw Buddy. He was doing research
Oh, good.
on a little cat
Ty
laptop.
is
Good.
typing away.
There's a reason we pay him.
Chelsea, do you have any message to send?
Yeah.
Message to send.
Any organizations that you
You know what?
maybe
This
wanna
is a
shout
great
out?
time to
Whatever.
like go through your closet and find like jackets that you aren't wearing,
Mhm.
sleeping bags that you don't use, blankets, gloves, hats, and donate them to like a coat drive or to a local mutual aid group.
Mhm.
Or you could like just take a bunch of canned goods that you have on your pantry that maybe you don't need and drop them off at a food bank donation
Hooray.
spot. I mean, or go and just get engaged with our community. I know it's hard for everyone right now, but it's getting cold, and so it's hard especially for the people who don't have anywhere to go.
Mhm. Absolutely. Just like the Grinch on the mountain.
And animals too.
And
Like our
animals,
local
too.
mutual aid groups were saying that they need pet food.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of
Oh.
unhoused people have dogs, which keep them safe and are there like it's their max. It's their like confidant and like protector, and
Yeah.
so they need food.
Yeah. And the people that may be struggling to feed themselves are probably also struggling with their pets.
Yep.
So,
That's all I got.
good job. Look at you. Mutual aid. Hell
I
yeah.
mean, that is what Christmas is all about, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's about caring for your fellow man.
But we should also strive to do that all the
All
other
the
months
time.
of
All
the
the
year,
time.
right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All the time. But this is a good reminder for that. So, well, feels weird to follow that up with like plugging ourselves and stuff.
By the way, well,
By
we're
the
not
way.
selling anything.
No, you just want to be
I'm
friends.
just trying to sell you some.
Hey,
I'll sell whatever
If
you
you
got.
wanted to give me money, that'd be pretty cool.
we will sell out so fast.
The Show-Dependent pod can
Much
be
like
bought.
the Grinch, I'm like, hey, fuck capitalism, but if a brand
But it
is
can-
like
is convenient for
money,
me.
I'm like, dog,
I love
I got you.
capitalism.
that's my boy. Let me get the gifts back from
Uh-huh.
the sleigh.
Bring those gifts to my house.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, that's it. But tell all your what's a group from this?
Hoovians.
Okay.
Your who's. Your Cindy Lou's.
Yeah, all the Sydney
God,
Lou's.
God damn it, people.
It's so hard.
Cindy.
I don't.
It's because
know.
I work with I work with old people all the time, so I'm used to saying these names
Ah.
constantly.
Gertrude,
Sandra, Suzanne,
Sandra Bullock.
Cindy,
Cindy Lou
Gwendolyn.
Who.
Gwendolyn. I've had a Gwendolyn.
Oh,
Yes,
that's a cute name.
I like that name.
Tell them that they can find Show-Dependent on Apple, YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts. We should and shall be there. If you want to follow the podcast itself, it's at Show-Dependent Pod. That is at SHO Dependent Pod. It is on Instagram, TikTok right now, as we always say, until a new social media
Until
comes along.
something happens.
But yeah, we're on YouTube. That'd be cool to
Yeah.
get more subscribers.
You can literally like pull up our page and put it on for your pets. Just
Oh,
let them
yeah,
listen to us
it's a
all
good
day long.
background.
Yeah.
It
You
is.
know,
They
can
might
have
be
our
saying some bad
voices.
words if you got a parrot though, so be careful with that.
Uh-oh. If you want to follow myself, it's at Victor V Sweets on Twitch. Gorgeous, where can you be found?
You can find me practicing my rapping.
Oh,
I'm really
my
bad.
name is Kayla, and I'm here to say.
Not that kind of rapping.
I was really hopeful it was that type of rapping.
No, wrapping paper. Wrapping my gifts. I'm very bad at it.
Oh, and I'm so good.
You're
at it.
really good at it.
Ooh.
I'm a
He's
Christmas
like incredibly
boy.
good at
Boy.
wrapping gifts. I'm like, throw it in a gift bag. I am so fucking good with tissue paper.
Yep.
Woo,
I can
push
stick that in
shit
there.
in.
Got a skill
Perfect.
with it.
Santa, bye bye.